Welcome back, pure structure traders, for another market analysis for the London session and potentially into the US session. Today is September 29th here in Hawaii and will be September 30th, 2021 in London. Today we'll be going over S&P 500, gold, and also oil, giving you some of the levels that we're looking at. So again, if you guys do like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Any questions you guys got, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. But with that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. So for S&P 500, we did have a nice pull to the downside into our levels of support, 55.50, then tried to retest our 44.75s and bounced up from that level to try to retest upside right around 71.72. That's kind of what we've been playing, sideways movement between these areas. You can see we're trying to gradually climb back in to 71 to 72s. I got a high side somewhere around 78, 75 as a pretty strong level of resistance. So we'll see if we get up to that level. If we do, this could be where we stall again. Again, we pointed out that level for the London session yesterday, where we had nice 1, 2, 3 attempts to try to break through, and then we fell down from that area. So we do want to keep that in mind as well as we're coming into resistance as well here on S&P. If we get up to that level and fail to break through, this could be the opportunity where we see the markets try to come back down to retest our levels of support underneath. So again, support coming in at 55. If we bounce from this area, this may be a nice move back up. Below that 44.75 and then below that 36.75 on the downside. So again, keep those levels in mind, but I do think we may get a little bit of a pull deeper into these 78, 75s, if not above that 38, 43, 89, 75, and then 43, 98, 50 as the next levels of resistance. Let's go ahead and pull over a smaller chart. That way you can see what's going on. So with this on S&P, you can see a slight level of resistance that we see right around these 75.25s again, where we're currently at 71.72, slight area of resistance as well. So we'll see if this market gets into this area of 75 and fails to break through. If it fails to break through, this is going to be a good opportunity short. If you guys want to be more conservative, wait out for these 78, 75s. This is a main level that potentially, if we do not break, could be a nice area of a short as well. If you guys want to counter trend trade, again, we're in a long-term downward move. So again, counter trend trading would be looking for the supports. My main level underneath is 55.50. There could be some micro levels in between, but if you want a better opportunity, look out for the main levels, 44.75 as a support underneath 55 as well, and then below that 43.36. 75 as a level down for support as well. So keep those in mind. Let's move over into gold. Take a look at what we're looking at on gold. So gold still in a nice downward trend. We had some strong downward movement. You can see we got as low as right around these 1721.6s and pulled right back up. Levels of resistance were a little bit above 1731.7. Next level up is 1736 for me. So I want to see if the market pulls into this area here and fails to get through it. If we fail to get through it, that should be a good opportunity to try to continue this downward trend back into the lows of support. We may have a little bit of a micro area of support there, 1725.7. But if not, look out for the main level down below, 1721.6, where we could have a nice counter trend trade right off that level of support to try to bounce right back up. But again, for me, levels of resistance, going to be looking out 1736. If we break through that level, next level up 1743.5 and then 46.3 as main levels of resistance to try to hold this price back down. If we get into any of these and reject off of them, that's going to be a nice opportunity for maybe a nice double top and then push right back down. Let's take a look at a smaller chart here on crude oil. And not crude oil, but on gold. So moving up into gold here, the smaller chart, you can see slight level of resistance we're holding right now. But again, I'd be more comfortable with coming right into these 1735.4s and then looking for the failure off this level. So I am keeping that in mind as we get into that level. I want to see if gold does reject that and then come back down. If you want the longs, again, my first area, 1725.9, is going to be where I'm looking for the long off that support. So keep that in mind as we are trading gold. Again, patiently waiting to see if this gets back up to those 35.4s. If we break through that level again, next level 1741.6 as the next level of resistance, and then again above that 46.8 and 54.2 as we try to climb higher if we do. Now let's take a look at oil. So oil actually coming into some very nice support. As you can see, support level 74.50. That's where we want to see that bounce, and then try to travel it back up into these areas of resistance. Level 75.07 to about 75.22. That's a level of resistance. If we fail to get through, look for this market to try to continue to head back down into 74.50 and then 74.24 as the levels of support below that. Now, below the 74.24, 73.74 as a main level of support as well. So again, we could go sideways within this, but again, resistance 75.22 at the top, 74.50 as support. So keep that in mind. If we get into this level, this may be a good opportunity to try to get that bounce, try to break back up. If I want the bullish move, again, got to get above 75.22. Then we'll try to head up to 75.61 and then 75.76 as the next levels of resistance above. So again, right now looking out for support 74.50, resistance 75.22 to about 75.07. So we'll look out for those levels. But that pretty much wraps it up for S&P 500, gold, and also oil. Again, if you guys do like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Any questions you guys got, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. Again, if you're struggling to find consistency in trading and success, feel free to become a member with us at Pure Structure Trading. Take a coaching program with us, a coaching session. We would love to help you guys find consistency and success in your trading. Other than that, if you guys continue to trade, make sure you guys trade well. You guys take care. Have a great night. Bye.